Okay, that was a pretty quick transition. Let's have a little survey around this room. All these rooms are so big and elaborate. I mean, I guess it's supposed to be because this is where all their energy is coming through. Oh, more Annihilator ammo, yes please. Been quite generous with that, even though we could probably use... We will use the rest of the Annihilator, yeah, I was about to say, we've still got to do the accumulators before we end off. I mean, considering the amount of caddo that we have at the moment, we might be able to do that as well. Get our last energy upgrade, which means it will finally overtake my Dark Soul meter, because I'm not going to have them all. How many caddo do we actually have at the moment? 93. We're so close. It's not even funny. I thought we were going to be finishing last stream, to be honest, but the sewers killed momentum. And this one, it's taken us a while. Oh, been good. I mean, it's quite hot in the UK right now. Have my fan on at 3, have the windows open. I'm still a little bit on the muggy side, so I have a glass of water on standby. But other than that, I've been alright. What we got left before the end of the story? Get past the engine after I've deactivated the final piston, I guess. Rescue Luke, because he's reportedly been taken by the evil bastards. But the thing is, I've taken out the majority of the evil bastards other than Legion himself. I'm guessing Legion's the final boss. That would make sense, because I've taken out his 5 commanders, his 5 murderers. So it's the logical outcome. But yeah, we've literally taken out all 5. Oh yeah, look, both shotguns are available in Darkside with the cheat active. I need the engineer's key. Twist that. Oh, we're actually unlocking one of these doors. That's different. We're actually going to pass through one of the big doors. That sounds fun. I'll go back for him once I have all 999 Annihilator ammo, because he won't live that, I'll tell you that. If his health is overflowing for some reason, I'll bring that back to 0. Well, Jack wasn't around anymore because I killed him before the Lizard King. I took out Jack first. So Jack was gone before I even took out the Lizard King. I think you might need to watch the archives. The edited videos. So I think you're missing a bit. All of the 5 are dead. That's all you need to know. They are now all dead. And yet we're still not done. Right, you guys are being sneaky. I can't seem to target you for some reason. That guy actually came down to my level, so you know what? He has the honour on being defeated first. Right, where are you, mate? There we are. And we can make our way up there. I'm surprised one of them came down to me, while the other one stayed up there. They could have both stayed up there, and I wouldn't have been able to get them easily. Oh, fair enough. Well, they're available to be watched at any time, but I do realise I did this stream right after the last part of the last live stream did go up. But I had free time today. And I might have free time tomorrow to do another stream as well, but that won't be Shadow Man. That'll be something else, actually, because of the videos that are going to be coming out around about the time that I'm doing this live stream live. Obviously, they would have already happened by the time that this particular part that you're hearing is going up. Let's keep on pummeling you. I don't know why I use the word pummel for bullets. It's more like pumping, but... Oh, and speaking of pumping, we'll probably be able to use our Annihilator here. If I wasn't getting pumped in the arse for bullets. Could you piss off? I don't know why I lost target there, but there we are. Oh yeah, that's fair enough. Discord link in the description. Okay, that released both of them. I saw the other one on the side of the screen. Alright, it's time to throw down. It's time to slam now. Let's see how good this actually is. That's probably taken a ton of health off him. Oh god, they're on top of me! Oh god! I thought I died then because my HUD disappeared, but there was just too much on screen. Can one of you die, please? I thought I used the Annihilator pretty well there. At least on one of them, so you'd think that one of them would be close to death. I'm actually about to die. Oh, no! The other one was just crouching on the floor. He was on his ropes. I had him on the ropes. God damn. That's the first time one of those things have taken me out. And I used the Annihilator, and I used my shield. You know what? This is actually a good opportunity to go do the accumulators now, because there's a warp point right behind this soul gate. So I can take the soul gate back here. Yes, the enemies will respawn, but I can take care of them pretty quick. This is a good opportunity to go back to the playrooms and pop in those accumulators. Those two have higher HP. Those two specifically. Why would they do that? What? I mean, I guess it's for a better challenge, but you're also sticking two on top of each other at the same time, so that's a little bit weird. Maybe they did intend for you to come back here straight away once you have those two accumulators. I mean, I should have come back to this room when I had all five, but that's not a problem. Because we got them now, so let's just pop this in. Skiboopy! Okay, I just look janky. Oh, here we are. I just somehow picked it up. And, pop this in there as well. And that's all sorted. Typed in the wrong value. It should just be a copy and paste of the previous ones. So that's why I don't understand. But yeah, we do have 999 of that now. So if we go back to the county jail. But yes, I can go back to the county jail. I can go through the soul gate. Yes, the enemies will respawn. But I'll be back to where I was. Split it up. You know, that's probably why they put the bear warp right when you fight Vincent. So that, you know, when you head back to the engine room, because you can't have two warps with the same icon. You go through the soul gate, and they're intended for you to, they actually intend you to get all the accumulators before you fight these two. Maybe that's why they're more spongy than normal. Because I barely took one down and I died, and I also ran out of voodoo almost, so... Oh, hang on a minute. Take out the small fry before we take out the main bozos, and we'll try this again. Alex has a song that sounds exactly what you just did. I think that might be what I'm referencing. I haven't heard it in a while, so... Alright, let's try this again. Let's mow them down. Oh, hang on a minute, hang on a minute. I need that on there so I can protect myself while sniping them. Hello? He's on the ropes. Okay, so this is when we swap to this. Blast him a couple of times. There we are. Now we get the Annihilator back on. No! God's sake, I got hit from the back. I was trying to protect myself, but it wouldn't go off. Aye, bad. I don't know what noise I just made, but they were grunts of frustration. Sound like still a chondrite when I get mad. Hopefully, though, that guy's dead proper, so I should just be able to walk into the room and pick up the, I mean, I'm not going to pick it up immediately because I'm going to get mullered again, but it's like I tried to use the Insignia again, but I got pummeled before I could activate it, so... Yep, he is dead. That is one down. Okay, so pop that on there. Target. Hold B and hold that. Hold these three buttons and he'll go down like nobody's business. Alright, he's down, he's down, he's down. Nope. Pop that there. Pop that there. Pummel him with a few shots. There we are, he's done. I mean, if you wanted to dual wield like shotguns and all that, you would have to swap back to the shadow gun for the final shot, which is annoying. But didn't help that this guy came out of nowhere and piled on the damage as well. But there we are, we got them both. So I can deactivate that because I've got, like, no voodoo left. And he didn't say anything. I guess Shadow Man has nothing to say. I mean, they both scored a kill on me, so fair dues. But Jesus, how much ammo I almost used half of that ammo. The ammo that I had when I came in the first time was not enough. They are HP sponges. Jesus Christ. What was with that? Oh no, but still, it was a bit much. They were HP sponges. Jesus Christ. If that was just the accumulator. I mean, now I know why you told me to get the annihilator. But, so if I did build up the ammo, it would be useful. Before I needed the max ammo anyway, so it's a good thing that they put the warp there where they did. Otherwise, it would have been a pain to get back here. And I'm actually topping up my ammo right now. What the actual hell? Right, so I need the engineer's key yet again. There we are. Opens that door up. How do I get up there? For some reason when I back jump, I don't make any noise. That's weird. But now I can climb on top of these things in true Harry Potter fashion. Just that we don't have auto jump. You know, I wouldn't mind doing some of the Harry Potter games, but I don't know how I would do it, in a way, because, I mean, I've got a lot of nostalgia for the PS1 Philosopher's Stone, but I wouldn't mind... I had no speed on that jump, excuse me. I was holding forward. Okay, what I was saying was, I have a lot of nostalgia for the first one, but I would like to cover the more better PS2 version. But ironically enough, I have the Game Boy Color version, which is the RPG, so it's like... I didn't grab the edge on that one. I don't lose voodoo energy when I die. When I died, obviously I used all that voodoo before I died. That's much better. So, I've obviously got less voodoo for another attempt. I didn't lose voodoo when I die, it's just that I'm down on voodoo because I used it before I died. If that makes sense. It should make sense. Which is annoying, because that means that, you know, if I've already broken all the pots, I would have to leave, come back, all the enemies respawn, but so would all the pots. So, I don't know. It's a bit of a weird one, that. Not many things have required me to have fire on my arms. Upgrades kind of got pushed to the wayside. And again, I guess you could do most of this without needing that ability. Right, we've got some grinders. Ow. It's fine. I want to go down here because I just noticed all the barrels on this end. And I need to make my way across on the top. Kind of like what we had to do in the lava ducts, actually. So, that'd be fun. Seriously though, what are these spikes for? Other than to, you know, hinder me. Because they probably wouldn't assume that the Shadow Man would make it this far, so... Probably. I don't know, but... Right. Oh, we got offshoots. Oh. Why you gotta be so complicated? Oh, okay. Hold on a minute. What's going on here? What's in here? Nothing, really. Just a few pots. No Caddo, just more Annihilator ammo. I mean, it's good that the Annihilator ammo should be getting priority, because that's all I have. Actually, I don't even need to jump from up there. I can just jump from here. So I don't even need to do it that way. What's in here? Oh, this is why I came in. Okay, never mind then. Back it up. Getting turned around here. So those other two that I just went through leapt round on each other. Leapt round, looped round? I don't know what the terminology is. Don't question me. Okay, so that one you can only reach... Oh, I see. These ones you can only reach if you're on the pipe. Makes sense. Yep, we're pretty much on the tail end of this. Once we shut down this piston, we are I think we're going to be done for today. So, yep, I hope you had a great time on the stream, and I wish you a good day, good sir. Hope to see you on other streams as well as the YouTubes. So I've gone through those two. Those both lead on to each other. 4 full charge shots. I mean, once they're on the floor, I'd probably just pop them with a normal shot and that would be enough, but... whatever. Let me have my hubris. That opens the gate that's literally right above our heads. Seriously, I'd like to do that quite often. Just have a literal... Like, have the switch right next to the gate that you need to open in order to move. But they won't use the flame... arm gads, whatever they're called. The toucher gads. Oh, here's our big room for the day. And there's literally nothing to be done here except for the fact that... Ha 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 ha! And I do need this voodoo, and I do need this annihilator. Now, is this Trueform a HP sponge? That's a question. I mean, it's only one. Okay, you just come straight for me. Hello a minute, I was not ready. That's just rude. The dude in the room flicked the switch because he saw me coming. Cheeky. Right. We'll see how much abuse you take. Yep, you're another sponge. These ones are definitely sponges. Nope. That hand. There we are. And, yep, that's it. Although, he did die a little bit quicker than the others. I guess the Dark Souls aren't his anymore, or he does, or maybe they are, he just doesn't need to state it anymore. Yeah, that was cheeky. I was going to go up here in order to release him, but he did it before I did. So you know what, mate? I've got a fully charged shadow gun right here with your name on it. Well, almost fully charged, you know what I mean. Once I have all the Dark Souls, I mean, what do I have? I've got 3 left! I've got 3 left! They must be beyond the engine. Ah, look. I tried to activate that and nothing happened. Oh, no, wait, no. Something is happening. Oh, it's brought another one in. Or it just brought an empty cage in. One of the two. That reminds me, I haven't checked this area of this big old room, but it doesn't seem like there's anything here. So, fair enough. Just going to go back up there, then. What did that do for me? The gate didn't open. I mean, I'm guessing I'm supposed to ride it, but... Or I could go up there. So let's see what that does again. I don't know what that does. I keep trying to reactivate it. It's not doing anything. Yeah, it doesn't seem to do none. Whatever, then. I checked the cage. There was nothing in it. And yet another door that the key for it is right next to it. Oh, that's cheeky. I'm in the middle of a cutscene. You can't do that. No, I don't need the flamer though. I was trying to dequip. There's another one behind this door, just noticed. The big red box. We all know what's in the big red box, the big red box, the big red box. There's someone revving their engine outside. Speaking of which, we're in the engine. Oh no, there is no thing in there. There is nothing in the big red box. I guess I don't know what's in there then. Ignore me. Yeah, could you stop and die, please? Thank you. And for some reason, that barrel was in the wall. Interesting. Nothing in here. Nothing in here. Oh, hello, Balrog. You're back again. Balrog, excuse me, not Balrog. Brain. Slow my speech. We're just in the engine at the moment, trying to figure out what we need to do. I mean, I opened this room. Don't know what it did for me, though. That's a bit weird. Huh. Doesn't lead anywhere. But yeah, I'm in the, I'm on my way to the engine room now, so... I've taken out all of Legion's 5. Oh, this does open! Oh, okay, it's a cable car. I swear I tried to approach that, it didn't want to open. Oh shit, we're going through here. I mean, we've done that every other time, but normally you don't get transported through one of these things. There's one there! How do I get him out? There's actually one in there. That's another Dark Soul. Oh, what? Come on! Really? What? No! I don't want to watch this cutscene again. Can I not skip? I can't skip it. All I did was jump back into the... The door is open as well! Hello? So the game just bugged and took me back. Just because I bounced on the door when it was opening by doing a back jump just because it was quicker and easier. Right, let me get back to the opposite side. Yeah, but I wasn't walking, I jumped. Pfft. So that doesn't even follow the logic of how you explain it. It's a little bit dark in here. I can see my surroundings, but I want to fine-tune my checking. There's nothing in there. There's one in there. He's going to come out in a minute, I know it. How many have we got left? We've got... the last 3 are literally in here. So yeah, the last live stream might actually just be the boss. And any other Caddo that we might... Actually, no, I don't need any more Caddo, do I? Oh no, I haven't actually been picking up any. Excuse me. I haven't been picking any up. Nope. Lying on the floor, like in Doom. Oh, there's a door here. Bunch of boxes. Oh! What? That's just 2 Dark Souls sitting in here. Hello? But I just saw 2 Trueforms. Are there more than 120? I've seen way more. I've seen 3 Trueforms. So I assume that those were my 3 Dark Souls, but there's just 2 sitting here. Hello? I'm a bit confused. Okay, can you die, please? Thank you. Kind of in the way. Well, yeah, but when I was riding that red cable car, if you noticed, there was a Trueform right there, like during the cutscene, and then there was another Trueform right before we found this room with the 2 Dark Souls. But I have 117, but that equals 121, not 120, so I'm confused. Oh, well, okay, I'll just completely miss it. There we are. And he actually said it this time. So yeah, we're literally almost at max capacity here. A plot hole? It can't be. Unless they did discover more, and the 120 in the total is basically just like, you know, going off that data. I mean, that could be it. I don't know. But yeah, I'm literally 1 soul away from getting all the Dark Souls. What in the Super Mario? In the Holy Power Star, I've almost got it all. So look, if I ride this back, there was one in the wall that you could see. If I come down here, there's one right there as well, so there's 2. But we've got 119. I mean, I did grab a couple of Dark Souls twice, so the game might have bugged a bit. I might have an over 100% file, because I did go back and grab ones that I already had before. Which, by the way, that reminds me I haven't saved, so I better do that right now. But yeah, it's a bit weird, because we did have a few snafus when it came to Dark Souls, and Caddo, ironically enough. So, the only collectibles in the game, and they have bugged a bit. Right, let's fight this one. Meh, he is. Let's get this annihilator ready again. It's like shooting nails. There we are, done. So yeah, those two that were paired together, they were definitely stronger than the rest of them. But that is our final Dark Soul of the game. The other one in there, in that room in the cutscene, must have just been there for decoration, but it still messes with the lore a bit. A full shadow. Look at that. Look at that! We have them all! What a way to round off this stream. And there we are, I also have full voodoo now. The only thing that we're missing is our health, funnily enough. But I haven't been finding any Cado. So, kind of sucks. Right, let's get up here. Wait a minute. You know what? No. I know that I didn't want to write this thing again twice, but I'm going to take it again just to prove a point. We've got all Dark Souls. That means there are no more True Forms because they have a Dark Soul in them. So, that must mean that that True Form right there doesn't have a Dark Soul. He's still in production. Because otherwise it breaks the law and therefore it, like, contradicts itself. There must be more then, but the 120 that we can actually get is what is known. There's probably more discovered, but we can't get them. That's another way on looking at it, I guess. So... No, I do have it. I have all 10. I mean, look at my voodoo energy. It's at 10. My voodoo cannot exceed the dark... My yellow voodoo bar cannot exceed the amount of Dark Souls I have. Look, I can even charge my gun all the way to the maximum. I have all 120 Dark Souls. I violated the law. I will in a minute if you want me to equip the Violator, but yeah. That's still a bit odd. That's a bit odd to me. So what does that do? Oh, I guess that calls the box if it's on the opposite side. That would make sense. So let's get back in here. No! There isn't a glitch on the HUD. I have all 120. I have all 120. I do have a maxed out HUD. There just seems to be a bit of a weird contradiction with that one particular true form that's in the cutscene when you ride the red car. It's probably one that we're just never able to obtain, so it's not part of the law. It's because remember, we only know that there's 120 due to Jack's diary. But remember, that was written probably 100 years ago. So they could have had more found. I mean, according to the diary, there was supposed to be only 5 true forms as well as 5 leaders of Legion. But there were way more true forms than that, so I don't know what to believe. We're at the end of this area though, so that does kind of correlate. I mean, I guess the only other thing I can do, since I flicked that switch and it didn't seem to do nothing, is if I ride that cable car one more time, just to make sure that he hasn't been released or not. Because if he has been released, then there is something weird. If he hasn't been released, then he's literally there for set dressing. He's probably a true form that's in development, then, but he hasn't got a Dark Soul to power him yet. Because the cannons that he uses is what the Dark Soul actually uses, so... I'm going to have one more little check now that I flicked that switch in that little cubby hole in this room. And see if it did anything here. No, it didn't. He's probably just there for set dressing. Because you can never access this room, I'm guessing. Yeah, it's aesthetic. It's set dressing. It's to dress a set. But still, from one person who is invested in lore looking in, he shouldn't be there. Anyway, we're back into this room now, and this is the final piston. And I didn't get any Cado during that, so I guess I'm not getting my final health upgrade at the moment. What I need is Jack's diary. Now I need to find the codes again. There we are. Oh, no, wait, there we are. 245 is what I need. So let's go do that. And the entire engine has been deactivated. But they don't have any Dark Souls to power their stuff either, so... Wah, wah, wah. But yeah, that's the entirety of the engine. We've got everything. We've literally got everything. If I get the bear out, like, I mean, there's still 2 warps here, but they're probably for the final stretch, like after the engine and then even further still. I mean, I guess what we can do is add all these up to make sure that we don't have a bugged out HUD. So, let me do some math here quick. I think I got all those ones. I've been very thorough with those areas. Plus, I can actually see what I'm doing, so I'm pretty sure I got those. What's up here? Oh. Oh, that's just a ledge. Okay. I mean, is there no more Caddo elsewhere? Like, where we haven't been yet? Because, I mean, if there's Caddo in other areas, then we've still got a chance. If not, I might have to do some searching. Yep, that is indeed all 120. So the duplicates that I picked up, for whatever reason, they were still in my inventory, but they didn't increase my capacity. I just recollected them for some reason. So any weird Dark Soul doubling snafus that we've had, they haven't affected the counter at all. We do have all 120. I just wanted to make sure. What was throwing me off is that when I was going through here to count to make sure I got everything in every area, the Dead Side Bone Marrow Gates and the Paths of Shadow Prophecy Chamber are in the same location, the same map. It's like one of the only maps that have 2 warp points. So that was what was confusing, because they both have the same tool. So that was the confusing part. But yeah, so I did not mean to do that, but we couldn't really do anything there anyway. But yeah, so we still have 2 warps, and I'm guessing they're for the end game after the engine. Are there any Caddo anywhere else beyond? If not, then I've missed some. Oh yeah, I know that, but I'm literally 7 away from getting the final health upgrade. There's just an overflow of 12. Because you say that, because I do remember reading up where, like, what the Caddo were, that there were 512, but you only need 500 for all the upgrades. The 12 are just leftovers. And I don't expect to finish the game with 12 remaining, so I'm not going to get true 100%, but I would still like to have max health before I go onwards. The question is there any more Caddo onwards, or are they all available to me right now, before I go onwards? Because if so, that means I've missed a few, and that's why I want to go walking around. I might as well do it at the end of the stream so it's easier for me to chop it down, but at the same time I'm getting hungry. It's almost 10 o'clock.